Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Regina. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going on. So I come to y'all tonight to talk about networking in the beauty industry. If you want to do a super chat, bless the live, come on in, do your big one. All I'm saying is I'm gonna give you the gems. Those hairstylists, anybody who's holding a cosmetology license, I'm giving you the gems because you know what? You deserve the gems. You're the one who deserves the gems because this industry has so much to offer everybody who's carrying a cosmetology license. It's so much you can do in this industry with a cosmetology license. Like, you don't have to sit around and just be behind the chair no more. You can literally work behind the chair, outside the chair. I'm going to list a few things you can do. You can also, if you're not afraid, think about it. You could work at a funeral home. I work in a funeral home, make $1,200 each person. So here's what I do with my clients, and this is just some gems I'm dropping tonight. With my clients, I ask them when they fill out their customer client data form for me. And that client data form is something that I get information from my clients. I also, in that client data form, ask them, in your demise, if I am alive and you're not, would you like for me to do your hair in your when you die at the funeral home? The clients who says yes, they they sign it, and I tell them it's $1,200. They have insurance. The insurance pay for it. Thank you for liking the live. The insurance pays for it. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's something you can do, an added service for your clients when you have clients that you build a relationship with. And then it could be a new client. If you have the client data form and they fill it out, it's up to them. But I think that over time, that's a question that you ask because for me, I have been doing my clients for years. And when I started doing deceased people at the funeral home, I just started asking my clients, hey, is this a service that you would like? Can you put it in your will that you want your hairstylist to do your hair? This is the cost. So I had a couple of clients that passed away and their family contacted me, and you get your check immediately. You go do your client hair. Simple. So that's one way you can make money in the industry outside of the salon chair. Okay, let's go to networking with a salon across town. A salon across town may have a booth that you can rent for the day. You might live in New York, okay? You got some clients who want to book you in the Bronx. Well, you're going to go to the Bronx for today. Book the chair for the day, make your money in the Bronx. Don't limit yourself to an area. Don't do that because it's 2026. Why would you do that? Right? So that's another way you can go outside the box, okay? And then you can also, like myself, what I do also, I go behind the stage. I do beauty industry. NPC and OCB is beauty industry women and men. They have to get groomed and styled before they go on stage, right? So that's the service that I do for them. I make a lot of money backstage doing hair. Okay, it's $250 per client, and I also do their makeup with my glam team. So one person is $500 because they're gonna get makeup and they're gonna get their hair done. Okay, we take care of everything. We show up on the scene, we're ready. That's my glam team. All right, you see a lot of videos and pictures with my glam team. That's another way you can make money. Okay, another way you can make money, you can do mobile services. Everybody don't want to come to the salon. You can offer mobile services, but you have to charge a little bit more. Hey, I'm going to come to you. If you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from in the comments. And I sure appreciate you being here. Thank you for hitting that like button. I love y'all. I love my community. Hi, Monica. Nice. Thanks. Yes, Monica, I'm giving some gems tonight. Okay. So if you want to make more money outside of just sitting in your salon, there's ways you can make money outside that chair. And I'm just shooting some gems. Okay, girl, Washington, D.C. All right. Okay, Monica. Are you a hairstylist or you just love hair? Or you a client that just love to go to the beauty salon? I just want to ask you that question because a lot of people here just they clients, they go to the beauty salon and they it's a lot of hairstylists. And I want to get to know my community. That's why I'm trying to be consistent with going live, you know, every day at least for 30-45 minutes myself, and then I will have my podcast um weekly. Okay, you just love hair. I get it, girl. I just love hair too. That's why I came into the beauty industry. It's a beautiful thing to transform and love yourself and look in the mirror and see the difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got my granddaughter hooked on phonics. Like I knew when that little girl at 14 got that first sew and weave, I knew it was going to be a problem. She has not wanted to wear her hair since. And it bothers me because she has great Dominican hair, curly hair, and she wants no parts of it. She just wants the next weave. You know what I'm saying? She get her hair done, she wants the next weave. And I knew that was going to happen because it's such an addiction and such a beautiful thing when you look in the mirror and see somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That hair make you want that hair. It's like an addiction. But anyway, so back to the topic. Yes, we're talking about ways you can make money outside the chair. So another way is the nursing home. And a lot of people, they go to the nursing home. I did the nursing home. You know, I have clients who went into the nursing home and they still wanted me to do their hair. And that's how I was introduced to it because one of my clients ended up going to the nursing home for rehab. And I went to do her hair. The nursing facilities have shampoo rooms, y'all. They have shampoo rooms. They have everything. All you have to do is bring your stuff. They have it set up. And so went there to do her hair. Another little lady in the hallway, she said, I want my hair done. Can you do my hair? So I went to the administration office and I said, hey, these women are asking me to do their hair. How can you get their family involved so that they can get their hair done? Now, I wasn't going to charge a whole lot at the nursing home, but I do need a fee. You know, I do have a fee. And so what happens is the families leave them, like say I'm coming on Monday, which I usually went on Mondays because that was my like not so busy day. So I would go to the salon, do what I had to do Monday morning, and then by noon I'm headed to the nursing home to about 7 at night. And I used to do like 20 ladies at the nursing home on Mondays. And all they wanted was a good shampoo and a roller set. That's all they wanted. Okay, and I used to charge them $25 per lady because I wasn't going to charge them a lot because I love my little ladies at the nursing home. And so they what happens is they families they would leave their little $25 at the front desk for me, and I would get my money going in. I would have a list. They would do the list. How many ladies? They would say, Miss Regina, we got 10 ladies, 20 ladies, or 15 or 10 sometime, 5. This is who's on the list for you this week, and here's their money. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, oh yeah, I love now. You talking about doing something as like retired? Oh yeah, that would be yeah. Cause I probably never stop doing hair because I love it so much. But you talking about the love of my career was going to that nursing home doing their hair. Oh yes, Lord, I love the little ladies so much. They are just like my grandmothers, you know. And some of the men I used to cut their hair, so it was just so much wisdom because everybody you have to be able to get your hair done. So they wasn't like down bad. They was just there. Some of them was getting rehab. Some of them was there temporarily, and some of them, you know, they was just there and they was able to move around and stuff. And so because you have to be able, I couldn't do the people who were really like sick. So yeah, and it was like wisdom. It was like my day. Thank you, Monica. It was like my day for therapy for me when I went to the nursing home, right? So that's just another way, you know. And then we have networking, right? So networking, which is my love. Now I done gave y'all about 4 or 5 ways to make money outside the chair, right? So networking, we're gonna sum it all up. This is how I network, and I want to just share because I'm gonna be shooting these gems, right? Okay, my salons were always in a strip mall. So in a strip mall, you got about 10 to 15, sometimes 20 businesses, depending on the type of strip mall. This is what I would do and did, and it worked for me. Every business next to my business that I could walk to had my card on the little stack thing. They had it. I used to ask them, can I tell me what I can put in here? Because, see, I didn't want to limit myself to a card. Because a card is just, what can I put in here to let your customers know what I'm doing over there? And then I would tell them, you come to my salon and see where you can do the same thing. If you want to put cards, you want to do a little pamphlet, whatever you want to do in that salon, if you helping me, I'm going to help you. And I grew my business. So y'all, I'm telling you, it was times that I had just opened my salons and I went to visit those stores and handle my business. By the third month I was open, I had to overflow. Because people, here's the thing. Think about it. You do it, I do it, everybody do it. You going to just say, it's fashion, right? You going to It's Fashion in the plaza. You know you going to It's Fashion. You going straight to It's Fashion, right? You know what you want, probably after work, you on a mission Saturday, whatever. You going to It's Fashion. You ain't looking around like, you feel what I'm saying? So, they going It's Fashion. It's Fashion got my card on the desk. The beauty salon is open, okay? Don't leave the plaza without stopping by the beauty salon. Free gift for you. Free gift for you. You know what the free gift was? A comb set. A comb set that I bought wholesale for probably 10 cents. And I gave it to everybody who came in there and checked me out. So what I had on my little pamphlet, don't leave this plaza without stopping by the beauty salon. I have a free gift for you. And I would give everybody who came from It's Fashion, Walmart, Sam's Club, all of them I went in, hey, because when you go on Sam's Club, you got the customer service desk. I asked them, Sam's Club was in the plaza, can I put this on the desk where the people come to get their whatever they need from customer service? They was like, sure. Can we do trade off? You know what I'm saying? I had the pamphlet from Sam's Club where people sign up to get the Sam's Club. And not only that, that benefited me because whoever signed up under me to get a Sam's Club gave me some credit. Don't think because it's a big Walmart or Sam's Club or that they not gonna work with you. Them people want customers just like I want customers. And I'm telling you, it worked. So don't close yourself. And guess what? It don't have to be your salon. You could be a stylist inside the salon and still networking. Okay? Still networking. All right? Another way you can network, if you have a product or something that you sell, how you going to sell it? You just going to sell it? Or you want other people to sell it for you? I have this oil. It's called Regina Miller Scent. It's a body oil. It tilts rooms. Everywhere I sell it, the people just go crazy. When I walk around, people follow me in stores, all kind of stuff, right? So this is what I did. I sell it in my salon, but I said, how do I get the women across town to wear Regina Miller scent? You wearing Donna Karen, you wearing Liz Taylor. How you go wear Regina Miller? So guess what I did? I made some phone calls. Ask some beauty salons across town. Do y'all have a retail section? Okay, you do. Can I sell my oil in your salon? And not only that, it's a body oil, right? So I took the oil burner and I would go and, visit frequently or whatever when they were selling and, just reading up, putting new bottles on their shelves and stuff like that, keeping up with the inventory, right? So I would make sure they had the oil burner going, because not only was it a body oil that you put on your body, it was like you want to smell it. So how do you smell it? Even though they could smell it in the bottle, because they used to be like, this is so potent, we could smell it in the bottle. Put the oil burner on Fridays, your busy days. Help a sister out. They used to call me, come re-up. We don't want the shelf to be empty. Come re-up. And it was an easy markup because I'm a businesswoman. All they had to do was scan the QR code. I got my money, bag it up. You have to use this if you're gonna be in business. That's why I see all these fly up businesses overnight. Everybody's a boss. Baby, it took me years to get this together, to figure out how to make this money and how to be smart. Okay? Because I always knew I didn't want to be the one sitting behind the chair forever. As a salon owner, I didn't always want to be doing hair. Now, I know I always want to own a salon. Yes, I always want to own a salon. But I don't always want to be doing the work, like hairstyling. Because I've been doing hair for 30 plus years, standing up, working my body physically. Now, I'm a salon owner, okay, with a staff, helping people every day, growing my staff to mentally know these things I'm sharing with y'all. So I'm like a teacher with a salon. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on working my body for the rest of my life, but that's why I'm showing you how to do things so you don't have to. There's women my age, I'm 53. There's women my age, they are definitely in the salon doing hair every day, all day for a real salary, a real way of living. Yes, and have to. Me, those 38 years as a salon owner, working, laboring with my clients, doing the work, I didn't go to the parties. I didn't go on trips. I didn't go all those places everybody was going. All the invitations I would get from my other salon owner friends. I can't go. I can't go. I didn't. I got my rest. Because I don't know about what they was doing in a salon, but I was busy. And I got my rest. And I was a single mom the whole time I had kids. My oldest daughter is 35 years old. I've always been a single mom, and still, now I'm a single grandma. You understand what I'm saying? So, and I love it for me because I knew this day was gonna come. And guess what? All the games and stuff I didn't go to with my kids because I'm in the salon doing hair. I ain't miss a game or no activity with my granddaughter. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care about going out. So you gotta figure out what you want to do. You want to go out, party, travel, eat lavish all the time, restaurants every weekend, or you want to be a salon owner, or you want to be a hairstylist. And I'm not saying you can't do it all, but when you get 53 years old, where you gonna be? What you gonna still be doing? What you gonna be doing? I got a girlfriend just came into the beauty industry. She 53, just like me. She just got her cosmetology license. She coming in at 53. I've been out. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, I will always be a salon owner. I will always be in the salon business. I love this business. I love this business. This is my life. It was times when I was like, what else could I do other than be in that beauty industry? I came up with Salon Talk in 2025 because I refused to do anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Because I wanted to embrace the internet. I wanted to embrace the social media apps. I said it was time for me to break in because I was always saying, you know, I'm outside. I'm not on the internet. Like, I got all of my money from outside. I didn't get no money from no internet. And so, I have this daughter. She's a marketing genius. She's a marketing genius on TikTok. She makes over 100K a year on TikTok just being a marketer. And she was like, "Ma, you need to get on social media and stop playing with yourself." So I was like, "Okay." I said, "Well, what am I going to do on social media?" She was like, "What you love. You love hair. Talk about hair. Talk about, you got 38 years to talk." She said, "You got 38 years to talk about hair. Just talk. Talk about the 38 years you've been doing hair, all the people you help, all the salons, all the everything." She said, "Just get on social media and talk about it." I'm telling y'all right now, that's another form of income. That's number 6. No, I think I'm on number 7 now. Ways to make money outside of the chair. People are on the internet showcasing their work. They like me telling their stories. And like I'm on here now telling y'all stories, the real truths about life in the hair industry. And it worked for me. Look at this page. It's phenomenal. I've never would have imagined that I would get this far with numbers on an app, with people hitting a subscribe button because they enjoying the channel. I would have never imagined. But I put it in God's hand, y'all. And I enjoy every single thing that I do on a daily. And I do what I do because I love it. I don't do it because I'm just looking for a payday. But I know with God, all things are possible. God has always paid me. He has always provided for me. And I just love the fact that I have my own channel that I can talk to my people, help somebody, show beautiful work, and just enjoy. This is the good side of social media, because all that other crazy stuff, I just ignore that quick. I come to my channel, do what I got to do on my channel, and turn the noise off. Sometimes I go to motivational channels like mine, like-minded people, and I get something from them. Like, people come to my channel and get something from me. Now, I do have those channels, but that noise in between, I turn off that noise because that's distracting. You know how you open an app and all this stuff start popping up and you be like, now I done sat here and scrolled for 20 minutes and I ain't even did what I was supposed to do. I had to realize that I can't get caught up. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to you who's listening, who wants to earn 6 figure in the cosmetology industry, whether you are, whatever your thing is, whatever you're doing, you can do it. Networking, you can move around. You don't have to stay doormat to a salon all day like I did in the beginning of my career. The first 15 years, heck yeah. I didn't know I could leave no salon. I didn't know I can do the things I do now. I always wanted, now one thing I always wanted to do was do the women models hair and celebrities hair, and people who go on stage and be pretty like pageant people and stuff. I always wanted to be that stylist. Woo! My dream came true. And I ain't looked back since. You understand what I'm saying? I love that. You talking about I can go work 2 weekends out the month and be comfortable with myself because my kids are grown. I'm a single woman. I don't have nobody to tend to. I don't buy nothing. I am good. I am just enjoying life, spoiling my grandbaby, trying to create legacy for her, not spoiling her, buying stuff. No, creating legacy. VMP is my granddaughter name, Victoria Marie Perez. I am creating legacy for my granddaughter. So when she gets to college, she will have something to help her buy books, buy food, pay for her apartment. I am creating legacy now. I don't raise my kids. I'm on the second round. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm having fun. But if you didn't know, now you know. VMP is my granddaughter's name. These are her initials. Victoria Marie Perez. VMP is legacy. Okay? And that's what I'm creating on these social media apps. Every dime I get, whatever the Lord allows to come my way, it is being legacy. It is being Bitcoin. It is being um, um, everything that's saving, but in a quick way. Stocks and bonds, something that make money quick. You see what I'm saying? Because we ain't got time like we used to back in the day with all these remember the savings bonds and all that. We ain't got that kind of time no more on earth. We gotta get into stocks. We gotta get into Bitcoin. We gotta do stuff that's can turn some money around. Because my grandbaby be graduating from high school in a blink of an eye. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be playing. So when you see me on these internets, you see me talking and you see the videos rolling and rolling, BMP Legacy. You got it? Okay. My salons before my granddaughter was born was Agape Hair Salon and Spa. Agape means God's love. When I became a grandmother 14 years ago, I said I'm going to change the name of my salons. Because see, I done raised my kids. I done did all the things. Now it's time to put a business in her name. This business is in her name. Everything. It is locked, loaded, patent, and it will forever be. Now, what she do with it in my demise, I ain't gonna do that. But I know that I'm paving the way for this child to have something. She will remember her grandmother for doing this for her. And don't forget a life insurance policy, because we all need that. And if y'all ain't got no life insurance, get in contact with me some kind of way. I'm very easy to get in touch with. My number is all over the internet. My business number. There's no way you can't get in touch with me. Okay? You all need a life insurance policy. We all gonna leave here, and ain't nothing wrong with leaving something behind for your loved ones to live off of while you gone. Cause I tell my children, y'all grown. I'm spending every dime I got, having fun, eating good, enjoying life. You better get the policy going and have something left out of that for yourself. We don't want to talk about that as African American people, but it's the real deal. Now that's a whole nother video. We're not gonna get on that. I'm finna close out this, but guess what? Today we was talking about how you can make money in this cosmetology industry other than being behind that chair, standing in that brick and mortar building from 8 to 8 every day. There's a world outside, and you need to get out there and get to getting and get to knowing by networking. I left a lot of gems in this video. If you didn't hear the whole video, I want you to go back and look at it again. There's a lot of gems. Share it with somebody who's coming out of the industry. My name is Regina Miller. This is my channel. I love y'all. Okay? And here's another thing. I have a course, Life After Beauty School, with me, one-on-one. I also do a Zoom class once a month. Get in it. It's $100 for the Zoom participation. If you do the one-on-one, it's $2.99. You get me for a whole 2 hours. You can break it up, an hour today, an hour tomorrow, however you want to do it. But I have a course. It's called Life After Beauty School. I'm teaching you everything that you need to know that I didn't know. But now I know. And I can make it easy for you so you don't have to be 15 years trying to figure out the gems I just dropped in this video. I hope this video is everything that I set out for it to be in the beginning and the end. And I pray God's blessings over all of us, that we may have a good night, we may enjoy the video, learn something from the video, and I pray that the information that I put out will really help someone, because I'm telling you, nobody taught me these things. These are my own life experiences, my own business experiences, and my own knowledge here. Okay? So, y'all have a good night. Y'all hit that notification button because I'm coming every day to talk to my community because I really do appreciate you all helping me get this far on YouTube so that I can tell my stories and continue to help as many people as I can. Good night, everybody.